What's good, everybody? Welcome to Observe Proceed, or welcome back where I observe then proceed to react. And today we have our favorite place in the world, LA, where the police pursuits happen every day. And actually, this was in the San Gabriel Valley. And this looks like rush hour traffic. Let's get right into it.
I believe this is where this pursuit first started about 25 minutes ago.
Right, it started just after 6 o'clock. CHP,
Okay,
it's
in the
California
middle
Highway
of
Patrol,
rush
started
hour.
pursuing this vehicle for not stopping at red and yellow lights and going excessive speeds. And as you can see, that car is still doing that. It's been doing it for the last 25 minutes or so.
25 minutes
Going
of
on
this.
several different interstates and surface streets, evading police. And just a minute ago, we saw that car speed past other cars on the shoulder of the road as that one CHP pursued.
As soon as the cops have, the bird on you, they're going to fall back. They're not going to put people in danger. For the most part. So that's basically what's happening here. He's putting people in danger because he's in a panic.
Spent a lot of time on the shoulder
Swerving
there,
through
now cutting across
traffic.
all lanes of traffic. This car has been zigzagging through traffic on the 10. It looks pretty good. We've been doing a lot of stories about the busy holiday rush, people coming back from their Thanksgiving holiday. At least on the 10 right now, both directions look,
This is a few
there
days
is some
ago, I
volume
guess.
here, but we don't see a lot of, some close calls.
Yeah, he was
there. Another
unnecessarily
one as
close to
past
that car.
upon
That
right. We
was
see
doing the
large
most right
Just be getting
traffic
off at
here.
Garvey Avenue, which is right around the area where this pursuit began. It began southbound on Garvey from Holt.
And another
just
thing,
after 6 o'clock this evening.
When the pursuit goes in circles, like they just said, like he's coming back to the same spot. Most of the time, that is where the suspect's area is, where he stays at, and that's what they know. So they don't know what the hell they're doing. They're going in a circle, wasting gas. There's no plan.
Tried to stop that car for going excessive speeds, which it is still doing. We were
There it
told
is.
during the pursuit, this entire pursuit, they've been blowing through red and yellow lights, not stopping. There just appears to be that one CHP vehicle following closely right now.
Yeah, now at Mountain View on the 10, we've seen this
Picking up
car
speed,
ranging anywhere from
110,
the
damn.
HOV lane all the way over to the shoulder. And
Again,
some
an
really
unnecessary.
Close calls. We saw
that
one
was,
skim
like,
by a car there
way
on
too
the right.
close. That's
and
so
there was another
unnecessary.
pursuing vehicle waiting to take
That
part
has
in
to
this.
be like
we
a
believe
drunk
this
driver,
is
bro.
CHP
You
still
don't drive
in
like
the
that
lead, but
sober.
we're told that Baldwin Park Police were prepared to take this over. It just has not happened as of yet. We'll let the speed
There's no way he's
reset
going
here, but this
100
says
something,
120.
bro.
I don't
He's
think
not
they're going
go-
that
they're
fast,
not
but it
going
looks
that
like they are
fast.
doing upwards of 100 miles an hour.
Well, and at one point it said they were going 120 miles per hour.
Their
At one point,
speedometer is
Pomona Police
busted,
were
bro.
also involved in this pursuit.
What's going
they have
on
now
with it?
backed out. California Highway Patrol is the lead agency. Last they were seen at the 10 westbound approaching the Azusa area.
Oftentimes when we see speeds at this level, pursuing officers and agencies will back off out of fear that something catastrophic would happen. You're talking about speeds over 100 miles an hour, and one little thing goes wrong, it can be devastating. The reaction time, you have no room for error, and things
Now
can get
he's going
haywire
pretty damn
quickly.
fast.
And
But their
yet we still
speedometer's
see,
busted, so
a
we don't know
pursuing
how much he's
cruiser
really
right
on.
there, right behind this vehicle. We're getting some interference on the radar, but 75 to 100 miles an hour now, still on the 10 express lanes, HOV lanes, as they move through the San Gabriel Valley.
All right, that CHP cruiser appears to be keeping a safe distance, but has been able to stay on that car's tail during the
All right, let's fast forward
duration
a
of this
little. Let's
pursuit, at
fast
least so
forward a
far.
little.
As we approach in this area
Okay,
here,
okay.
so now
He's
we
gonna
have
get off
another
the
crime
freeway.
here, trying to evade, trying to hide yourself and turn the lights
Right
off and
there.
get off at Garfield.
Oh,
Looks like
he clipped the car.
Collision with that
Clipped
driver,
the car.
and they were able
The car
to get off
actually could have
and
pitted him right there. Can we let's look back. The car could have right there.
This looks like
If the car wanted to, they could have span him out of control. That would have been the
and
whole chase right there.
collision with that driver, and they were able to get off and lose the lead officer. in this
Horrible
pursuit
driver, by the way.
with one headlight on. Might have knocked out one of the headlights. We'll see if one of the secondary officers was able to continue on. They have ditched the vehicle. It looks like it is rolling onto the shoulder.
He
now,
ditched the
looking for
vehicle
the
while he was still
foot.
driving, bro.
Has
There is-
bailed out of the vehicle, dodging in between those trees. It's difficult to see because it's so dark out there right now.
They
It
need
looked as though
a
somebody
night
dove out of
vision,
that car and tried
thermal
to duck into those trees
cam
in this
for the-
neighborhood.
Yeah, as we
these
gain
type
up on
of,
the camera here, we have the night sun from the overhead view.
These type of chases
but
when they
right
get
in
out the
this
car at
area
night.
here, there were some trees. You could see a shadow moving among the lighted areas, but it is very dark in this area. We did not see where this person went. The driver ditched the vehicle.
now it's gonna be a
rolled into that
search
fence
party.
there on the left of your screen. You can see it on the sidewalk right now, and it looked like it ran into that fence.
But he probably knows the people that where he pulled off at over here, because he's been going around this area. And if he does it, he's risking getting shot, getting bit by dogs. Honestly, if someone ran in my house, bro, he's a danger.
An embankment almost.
Yeah, and is this an officer who's pulled up, or is this just a vehicle?
Well, and there were at least 2 vehicles in close pursuit of this car as soon as it exited.
That's probably on-scene
TV. As though those
TV.
cruisers followed it. Okay, we've got a police chopper overhead now.
Got the
This all began
police
about a half
radar,
hour ago in the Baldwin Park
phone.
neighborhood when police say this car was going excessive speeds. As soon as they began pursuing this vehicle, police say the car was blowing through
Still
red and
no
yellow
police.
lights, not stopping for
It's taking
officers.
them.
At one point exceeded miles of, or
And see,
exceeded
that's why
speeds rather.
we see it when they're on their tail, they get them right away. When they're not, we're gonna spend all day doing this, searching. Where is it? Because you're not there, bro. And then he could have took some family hostage. That's why, falling back that far isn't the way, bro.
120 miles per hour. We've been told that that was a black Jeep Cherokee, but it's difficult to see with the lighting out there.
I see some movement up by the house. If we can go back up to that house, you saw some movement up on the far porch. There's someone there. You see a shadow moving there right
That
on the
could be
corner
anybody,
of the
bro.
house. No, the other house, down at the corner. We saw someone outside right on the corner where that lighted area is. We see the night sun there, right there. So there's someone on that porch. You can see a shadow moving right there. I don't know whether that's a resident checking
obviously
something
a
out or
resident,
whether that
bro.
has to do with the person who
People
just
live
bailed
there,
here.
bro.
There was someone on this porch.
This guy.
I don't know if they saw something or whether they're
See, look
just
at this.
pursuing officer. It would have been dangerous for them to kind of follow suit, and they were able to pull off the freeway, let the vehicle roll, bail, and run. Picked it up.
Okay, see, the cops are
and
finally out.
Ran over into
Crazy.
these trees and bushes, and it looks like hopped a fence. So on the left side of your screen, this is a live look. These officers on foot now training their attention on an alleyway or a driveway between
Ran
two
in
houses.
there.
I don't know. We'll have to wait and see if they saw something, if they were told something. Maybe, again, the airship overhead might have that infrared radar to be able to see if there's the heat sensor of a body that is outside of a home.
That's what I was
hiding
suggesting
somewhere.
that
and that will make
the
quick work
airship
of this.
needs.
It's just a matter of whether they have that system in use.
And it appeared as though there was only one person that bailed out of that vehicle. We still don't know, though, if there were more people perhaps that stayed in the vehicle at the time.
Oh, yeah, he
this
just
is a
let the
pursuit that
vehicle
began
keep rolling
just
with
after
no
6
one
o'clock
in-
this
with
evening in the
someone in
Baldwin
there.
Park area when somebody was going excessive speeds, evading officers, blowing
they
through
never
red
got
yellow
out.
lights, not stopping. Took them on the 10
I think
freeway
we do know
westbound,
he's by
right?
himself.
Yeah, driveway with several homes, it looks like.
Who bailed out of the vehicle and hopped over a fence and
Blast here on live television. If that's not associated with this, which it doesn't appear to be, but you just
Gotta
never
keep
know.
fast forwarding while
It's-
we're idling.
Again,
oh look,
we
look,
can't
they're
tell
running.
whether they know something or
running.
whether they will are just
They got to
looking
report.
as best they can,
Probably,
hoping that they
you know,
find something here.
a resident
but again,
called
yeah,
in.
we will keep an eye on this.
Oh,
and,
there's somebody
bring you any
here.
developments as they come in.
So that's probably what it was.
To some of our other top stories right now, a killer or killers remain on the loose tonight after a mass shooting at a child's
Oh,
birthday
that's
party.
horrible. That was in Stockton, man. That was just insane. Scumbags. And the thing about Stockton, bro, that place is like pure, like, there's a drench of evil energy there. When you're in that place, you could feel it. It's not a good place. Horrible place. Sorry, it just is. Stay away from Stockton. So their sound cut off. Typical news broadcast. Typical. Hey, look at this yard, though. It's a whole jungle back there. Now, where's the K9? Since the K9 got shot in Burbank, are they, like, not using K9s right now? Could be it. All right, let's fast forward. Let's see. Nothing happened. They're all walking back calmly. Still searching some places over here. Okay.
Own a vacation rental? If it's not
Sorry
listed on
about that.
Booking.com,
Sorry
it's
about
invisible
that.
to millions of travelers.
Nothing. Standing around. I know they caught him, though. They have to have caught him.
Thank you.
Oh, they got some sound back. They caught him. There it is.
Thank you.
Thank you. So he never got inside a crib. He was in the bushes. Quite stupid. Really stupid, actually. If he thought that was going to work. There they are, dragging him out the bush. Of course, if he ran into someone's house, there's a good possibility he would have got shot. There's that.
New Avenue. This started around 6 o'clock.
This lady was
evening,
just talking
ended
to
about,
herself
15 minutes
the whole
ago in this
time.
neighborhood
She
in
just
San
cut
Gabriel.
in.
And this driver pulling a dangerous pursuit to get away from pursuing officers, turning off his
Horrible
headlights
broadcast.
in the left-hand lane, veering
Typical
across
news.
all lanes of traffic, and they have someone in custody on the ground right now. So they do have someone in custody. It looks like this
Usual
is about to come to
suspects.
an end. A man in a tank top being checked for weapons on his person, and CHP officers, their work pays off. They've been combing this area for the better part of 10, 15 minutes on foot. This driver was able to get off the freeway without a tail, turning off those headlights, driving
ain't gonna
across all
work.
lanes of traffic.
That's
It was
just
too dangerous of a maneuver for CHP officers to pull off. So he got off the exit, got out of his car once he had pulled off, letting his vehicle roll into a nearby fence, and has been hiding, but now the hiding is done.
Yeah, he bailed out of that moving vehicle, hopped a fence, dove between some trees, and took off. He had a 2-3 minute lead easily from pursuing officers.
He
They've
didn't
been
do
searching
anything.
for him now in
Just
this very
hiding
dark
in the
neighborhood
bushes.
off of the 10 freeway
Edgar
for
in
at least
the
15
bushes.
minutes or so. And it appears now after they set up that perimeter, they were finally able to find him successfully.
And it looks like that red cap there on the ground there, that looks like what was dropped in the middle of the street once this driver fell upon exiting a moving vehicle, went back, picked it up, hopped that
we're not
fence,
dealing
and
with
is
the
now in
brightest
custody. We believe this
individual
should be
here.
code 4, no further threat, and they have wrapped this thing up nicely. So this is now over. It looks like residents are now safe as this person is
This
now
dude was in the
custody.
front yard,
We're gonna
right?
check more with police about what.
Look where he was at, bro. Right where the car is at, dog. Like, this is the car, right? That he let run. He ran it here, and he just hit right there. How stupid can you... Like, what was the point of anything here? Like, what the hell was he... Bro, they should have got the... He's lucky he didn't have canines. Bite his ass up right there, bro. That's retarded. However, the police thought he was smarter than this. They were going around the whole perimeter like, oh, he got away somewhere far. But he was there the whole time, like right across the street from the car. Retarded, bro. Okay, let's get into these comments. I know they're going to say something, offensive or whatever. I would think that there was something wrong if it wasn't a car chase every day in LA, right? If you have a camera on the person jumping a fence, but you move the camera and we now lose the person, are y'all working with the perpetrator? No, they're just incompetent, bro. They are. Never back off ever. The other cars need the lights and sirens. They dove from the car, then it was stolen. Yeah. Beautiful. At least one pursuit a day for the holiday weekend. Very dark out. Won't be able to see them unless they open their eyes. Whatever happened to body heat sensors. I mean, yeah, that's what I was saying. The absolute nonstop chatter from the newsroom bobbleheads just make your brain hurt. Mr. and Mrs. Captain Obvious on every comment. They feel this need of time to fill every second of their own voices. You know, that's part of the newscast. You can't stay quiet. And they just keep mentioning the obvious. And it's funny to me. Some people are like, oh, I want to hear the newscasters be quiet. I'm like, bro, this is a reaction channel. I react. And what are you getting out of them? The obvious, right? I'm pointing out stuff that they are not going to say. But to each his own. To each his own. Anyway, I mean, like I always say, stay safe out there. And I'll be back with another video soon. I'm out.